Hey guys, so today me and Sadie have decided to do a school makeup look and a college / work makeup look. I don't go to college anymore, but some people who watch my channel might go to college, and I know a few people do go to school. Sadie doesn't always wear makeup, but she thought she'd help me out today and help me out with people who actually do go to school and do wear a little bit of makeup as she gets older. You're going to year 6 this year.
I am going to year 6.
As she gets older, she'll probably start wearing makeup for school, as I did, and she's pretty good at makeup to say how old she is. And I used to, when I was Sadie's age, I'd just wear like orange face. I look ridiculous. So if you guys want to see how we got these looks today, then just keep watching. Thank you. So I'm going to be using the Aveeno moisturising cream, as I always do in every video, just to keep my face hydrated today.
Well, I'm going to be using this one again. You see that?
Yeah.
Just okay.
So is your skin quite like dehydrated?
It is.
Is your skin quite dry?
Is this one? Yeah. Is this one good?
This moisturiser, yeah. I always use this one. You want like when you like this one's not like got any like perfumes and anything, so it won't irritate your skin.
Like I've got really sensitive skin.
So like Rosa, have you ever watched her channel?
Okay.
Rosa,
No.
I'll show you after. She has very, very dry skin. My skin's like normal to dry.
Yeah.
But it's pretty normal, but it's oily as well. So like my T-zone around my nose is very dry. Like right here, that's very dry.
I'm so dry here.
But then around like my T-zone, that's really oily. Well, it can get oily.
Really
yeah. But it's like it's good because it'll dry really quick, this moisturiser. And then you can get ready and like start putting your makeup on. And then I'm going to use, next I'm going to use the Max Factor Face Finity All Day Primer. I'm going to use this just because it's a makeup look for all day, for when I'm at work. So when I'm wearing this, I need to make sure my makeup's staying on all day so that it doesn't come off, especially when I'm working in the airport, because it is very, very hot and I don't want the makeup to come off through the day.
And I'm using the Primate primer by Technique. I can't really see it. And this is really, really hydrating, so good. Try it out, and it's also pretty luminising as well, so that's good.
This primer is really good. And when I got this, it's by Max Factor. Have you heard of Max Factor?
Did you get it in America?
No, it's by Max Factor and I got it over here.
Oh, right.
But it's really like hydrating, but it soaks in really quick. But it'll keep your makeup on all day, so it like won't make sure it slides over like dry patches and everything.
Yeah.
A good primer for you would be like like pore minimising, or like one with like silicone base, because it'll glide over the dry patches. If you watch Rose's channel, she's got a lot of like things like that. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Stay Fresh Foundation, and this is in the shade 260, which I'm pretty sure is the darkest shade. I don't know how dark it is going to be on me today. I think it's slightly orange, but I'm going to try this one out. I've not actually used this in a long time. So I've been using the Estee Lauder Double Wear for work, which is what I usually wear for work, but this one is a good one to wear all day. If I was doing like a 6-hour shift, then I'd probably wear something like this, but if I'm doing like a 12-hour shift, then I want to wear something more high-end, something that's going to stay on all day. I know it's going to stay on all day.
Should I do concealer or BB cream?
You want BB cream first?
I thought so. Wait, which one should I use? We'll do that. Which one should I use? That is really dark.
Yeah, use that one.
This one. Okay. So I'm just going to be using the Rimmel London BB cream. I really like this one, it's really nice and good. This is in medium and it's SPF 25, so
I'm going to put on another shade because this is very orange toned.
I'm just going to use my fingers to rub this in, and I'm pretty much just going to put it on the main features of my face, pretty much.
I'm going to put on 120 vanilla, just in the patches that I've not put on, and I'm going to blend it out with a brush, just so that it blends together, because it's a slightly orange toned. I don't want to look like an orange.
Can I say that it looks like you've got a beard?
Does it look like I've got a beard?
Yeah. And I've also got a lot of spots on my face today, so that's really great. The day that I've got to be on YouTube.
I am so spotty at the minute. I don't know what's going on. I think I've like tried something, and then my face is hated it. Now it hates me. I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush. I've been using my Real Technique sponge a lot recently. So I started using, I was watching Manny anyway, and I was like, oh, like I miss that brush, because he uses this brush all the time. It does cover like a wide area of skin, and it's a mega good brush, and I used to use it a lot, and then I stopped using it, but then I realised I loved it again, so now I've fallen back in love with it. And I don't feel like I need to blend it out with like a beauty blender or anything. It just literally glides and fills in any space. It doesn't leave it streaky or anything, which I can find a lot of brushes will leave it streaky.
I feel like I don't want to watch this back on YouTube, because it's just going to be like so embarrassing. I'll be like, why did I do that?
It'll be good. Your friends watch YouTube.
Some of them. I'm doing my concealer now. This is the Maybelline the Eraser Eye. I really like this one, because I like the tip. It's really cool.
Lightweight.
And it's really lightweight, and it's just hydrating, and yeah. I need my mirror for this also.
I've just freaking chucked my brush on the floor. Oh, that was funny.
I'm sort of just putting this in like a V sort of shape, and I also really cannot speak today. Like, I literally can't speak.
So this looks quite intense, but I always do my contour as well anyway, so once I've put on my concealer and I've done my contour and everything, which I will do shortly.
So this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm just using this one because it's a bit more thicker, and I've got face demons today.
Face demons like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and this is in NW15. I actually had this in, I think I had it in NW20 or NC20, I'm not sure, I can't remember. If you look back in my previous videos, I did used to use it. I used it a couple of times. I never really fell in love with it, and then I was like, I lost it, so I decided to repurchase it, and I think it's like the best thing I've ever made in my life. Best decision I've ever made in my life. It is amazing, especially with like my job, because it's hands-on. You don't get like time to go like redo your makeup or anything. So it's just a really brightening concealer. It makes me look awake, covers perfectly, and it's doesn't crease, which I find every concealer creases on me. I'm just going to use the top end of the pointy end of my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I love this concealer. It's really brightening, but I'm really pale anyway. I probably could have done with NC20 for when I'm tanned, because sometimes it can look a bit like grey tone, but you can change that with black powder and everything like that. So we're going to make this work. We're going to make it work.
I do videos for fun, but like I don't have a YouTube channel. It's a bit embarrassing.
I think people like your age, how old are you, 10?
Yeah.
Should definitely get on YouTube quick time, because I think the younger you start, the better it is. So I I think it's like the best thing to do. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This thing is my holy grail of life. As you can see, I've hit pan on, see, I'm really bad pronouncing, Lucid and Lyric. These are the two shades I use. I use the banana shade and the other shade, but they're very, I'm not a big fan of the banana shades because they're too yellow for me. Because you're quite tanned, I think you'll be alright with you. I'm going to just use the banana shade today because I'm quite tanned today. I am tanned. I'm just going to use this under my eyes just to set my under eye. I always set my under eyes first, or I try to if I don't forget, just to make sure I've not let that crease.
To set my under eye, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This is what it looks like.
Then I'm going to use this Collection Sheer Loose powder, which I've been using to, what they calling it at the minute?
What?
Bake my face. Have you heard of that? You know, have you not seen it, the baking? So like people do like harsh contour and then they'll bake it with powder and they'll set it with the powder,
right,
like harshly, and then dust it off and it brightens it up.
Oh,
I'll show you after. No, I'm not doing that today. But I'm going to use this just to set the rest of my face because I want quite a dewy look today.
And then to just set under my eyes, I'm just going to use this Tapered by Real Techniques. It's just a really soft, nice
I'm going to use this powder brush by Real Techniques just to powder all my face. I think this is in the shade 001 Transparent or Translucent. I don't want to tip it upside down because it's got powder on it.
That would be very dry. I'm just going to shoot up because I can't speak at all. That would not be very good because it would have gone everywhere and you're wearing black jeans. So.
I know, it always goes all over me. I should never wear anything black that you're going to wear for the day if you're going to do your makeup.
I feel like you always wear black.
I always do.
Always do.
I actually always do. I used to wear a lot of colour as well.
You don't now?
No. I'm going to use this shade, which is Subconscious in the Kat Von D palette, which is a cool tone contour shade. Just for my contour. I usually do a cream contour, but I've not been doing that recently. I've been liking just the powdered contour because I find I've been doing it a lot.
I feel like it's got glitter in, but it's not too harsh.
Yeah, the glitter in it's really nice because it luminises your face,
yeah,
but it makes it look awake. But it's not too much glitter where you can see it obviously, but it'll be like a nice shimmer when the sun hits you.
Yeah.
Like your face looks nice and glowy.
Yeah.
So when it looks glowy, it looks healthy, which looks awake. And then I'm going to bronze my face up with the Hoola Benefit, which is my new obsession concealer. Concealer. I'm going to use this powder with the Real Techniques blush brush, which I use it for my bronzer brush. You don't really need a lot of this, but it is bomb.
So to set pretty much my whole face, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution pressed powder. Okay, it's a light. Okay, and this is really cool because it like slides out, but it would annoy me because it doesn't stay. It's just like that one really annoyed me.
Yeah, if it's in your bag, it'll fall everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to fall out with the brush, but
okay,
that's by Morphe, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can see it. It says and everything. I'm really hungry. It's just like suddenly being hungry. Like actual food today.
I'm actually fed. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzing Powder. I'm just going to use the blush in this today, which I think it's a really nice blush. You can't really see it, to be honest, because the lighting here is terrible today. I look like
you've just got like
a ghost.
Face paint, like
I know, yeah. But it's like a peachy sort of nudie pink.
Is that the NYX one?
This is an elf one.
Oh, it looks like the next
And it's
one.
got a bit of a shimmer to it, so it makes you look more awake. And I'm going to use this Morphe brush, which is part of the rose gold set, which I mention all the time. It's pretty much the only blush brush I use.
Okay, and I'm just going to use this big fluffy Morphe brush for my pressed powder as well, so
I love this colour because it's like a nice everyday colour, but it's not too much. I'm not one for like pink blushes, to be honest. I like quite subtle, neutral blushes, but I'm like that with everything, like lip colours or anything. Unless if I'm going for a lip colour, I have to go for either a nude lip colour or a really, really bright lip colour. I'm not really one for pinks, if I'm honest.
you've got a lot of pinks though.
I know.
This brush melts so much.
It does, yeah. Dust it off. Yeah. If you dust it off with the brush, or this brush, because this brush has got nothing on it.
Yeah.
What's this saying? Oh, highlight. And I'm going to highlight with, my new obsession, the Makeup Revolution highlight palette. And I'm pretty sure they do 2 of these. But this one has 3 gorgeous colours in it. So I've got like a purple shade, and a bronzy orangey shade, and a yellowy tone.
I actually don't know how you can pull that purple one off.
I think it would look really nice. I've used it once. It does look really nice, but you have to be careful what you use it with.
Yeah.
So you have to go for like the right lip colour, I think. But I'm going to use the yellowy tone, the first colour.
So for my bronzer, I think I've got hair on my nose. I have.
I hate that when you have a hair on your nose.
So for my bronzer, I'm just going to be using, I don't know how you really pronounce this.
Bourjois.
I always thought it was Bonjour.
Bourjois.
I'm going to be using the Bourjois bronzing powder. I really like this, like I have it.
I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in Choke, which I always use. So excuse me because I won't speaking for like 5 minutes to finish my brows.
And as you can see, someone has hit pan like a lot. Well, I feel like this just hit pan really quick.
Well,
probably done.
They done. Mine's lasted so long, but I've had that for like ages now.
My mum uses mine.
Does she?
So I never see it. So it's like there's like none left. So yeah, it's hit pan a lot. Like mine's even worse than that.
They're not too expensive though. They're
No.
like £8.
On holiday, we went to this shop and it was so expensive. And it was that brand. It was the most expensive thing ever.
Wow, how much was it in dollars?
I don't know, but it was just so expensive. So I'm just putting this on my temples and just, I can't think what it's called. Cheekbones, that's it. I didn't know if that was like the right thing.
Yeah. I'm like that sometimes. I'm like, I'm just going to wing it. Go for it. If I say it wrong, I always get pronunciations wrong all the time though.
My mum was like, can I watch the video that you were doing? And I was like, no, you're not watching it.
Why does she know you make videos?
Yeah. Like, everyone's walked in. I always do videos and like everyone walks in on them.
So annoying, isn't it?
I've
filmed in front of Jonah a few times now. Doesn't bother me. It's because I'm used to filming though. I'm going to use this NYX mascara. Well, it's like a brow mascara, just to set my brows. I feel like these make them look a bit darker, and just hold them in place for the rest of the day. Because I don't want to be like sweating, wiping my brow off, and have half my brow down my face. Someone come up to be like, your brow's falling off.
Your brow's not on.
Yeah. Jonah always
I
says
just
that.
want to like.
Jonah's always like that, you know, it's like, brows on fleek. Just call your brother, you know.
Yeah. If you didn't know, Jonah is my brother. Unfortunately.
This is why we're here together today, which you'll find out at the start of the video, but
he's been in one of your vlogs, hasn't he?
yeah.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah, a little tiny bit. He's so shy though, he was. That was like right at the start when we weren't even going out though. When we started like seeing each other, not official.
They met in Morrison. I'm just getting that out there. They met in Morrison.
It was very romantic.
I think you'll find, because my brother works in Morrison.
The Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro 1 palette, and this is a stunning palette. It's got some nice neutral shades in there. There's the camera. That's really annoying.
Don't need to move out the way. So
that's okay.
It's a very nice palette. Okay, so I'm just gonna go on to my blush, and then I think I might do. So that's last. So the blush that I am using is, how do you pronounce that? Anyway, can't see it. There we go. And it looks like really, like this one's like, it looks like white on camera. I don't know why it does though. It's this lighting, but it's really not. It's like a brownie nudie pink, and I think that'll just be really nice for school, as like it's just really natural.
I'm using my Morphe M441 brush, which is basically the brush I use every single day.
And I'm using the Morphe stippling brush. This is Morphe M404. And it's just like a stippling brush. This blush is really nice. It's like, can you see the difference? It's this side of blush.
It's really nice though.
I
used to always use that one, but I need to start experimenting with more makeup when I get a chance, to be honest. But I always go for you go for the same things every single time you wear makeup.
I know what you mean.
Because you get comfortable with it. It's like if you went to an event, you're going to take the makeup you wear all the time because you know it works. I'm just using this basically as my transition colour. It's just a really nice light, warm tone brown. I don't have the paper for these anymore. But.
So I'm going to go on to my eyes. I don't want to show it because I can't open it. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows. I don't know what it's it's Ultra Professional Eyeshadows Beyond Flawless. So I'm not actually going with this first because I just glanced at something I'm going to use before that. So this is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in gold. Because I wanted to go for a really bronzy eye sort of colour, it's like I don't know, it's a bit like a coppery colour, but it's called gold, which doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like this song. It's like an advert. Sorry. It's alright.
I'm using this more of a, it's like a warm tone brown, but it's just this shade right here. Which one have I used? This one. I've used this one first, and then I'm just using this one now in the outer crease, just to deepen that up. I don't want to go too dark because it's for work.
Wait, are you doing your work one?
This is for like work and college.
I was going to say I think like a college. With that pencil, I'm just using my finger because, gosh, it's pointless. With cream like things in your eyes, I just don't use a brush.
If I was to do a school makeup look, but I've been watching a lot of these school makeup looks because school's coming up for you now, isn't it?
It is. It's Monday, and it's, what day is it today?
Friday tomorrow. No, Thursday.
Wait,
Friday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thursday today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's back at school next week. Which
I'm actually really excited because I'm in year 6. So.
But like, I couldn't go and do a school makeup look because it's totally different for people your age and how they do their makeup. Like obviously you won't. Some people wear this much makeup. Some people don't wear any makeup, which is totally fine on any
It's up
point
to
of
them,
view.
it's their opinion, it's not ours, basically.
But I mean, like my makeup, like I wear a lot of makeup for people like from like the start to the end of the video. Be like, what? This girl looks different.
My eyelashes though.
Your eyelashes are so long.
Yeah, I've got really, really long eyelashes, but I feel like I've got a gap there.
Wow.
There. I don't know why I've got a gap there.
Yeah.
So I
Mine
always get
used to do
mascara there.
Yeah.
I always get mascara there. But my eyelashes look really. I'm gonna put like a base on my, because I just put the NYX Jumbo Eye pencil on, and then I'm just gonna put something over that because that was the base. Where is it?
I'm just gonna blend all that out just to make sure there's no harsh lines with my Morphe M4335 brush, which is just a large blending brush, and I'm just gonna go in with this really light shade, not the light shade, but it's more of a pinky nude colour.
Is that like the brand
Flash? Yeah.
So I'm going to take this, it's actually
Flat,
pretty large,
flat
top brush, and then I'm going to go in, so I'm going to use, yeah, you can't see, it's very nice. This one is called Light Caramel. I love them with that name, Light Caramel, and these are so pigmented. Oh my god, it's literally like a pigment. Oh my god.
Tap it out. I'm going to go in with this shimmery, it's like a gold colour, but very, very light. It's like more of a yellow tone, and I'm just going to use that more on the inner base and the inner corner, just to give it a little bit more colour. I want a bit of a pop. Oh yes.
That's what we like in this household.
I'm just going to use a little bit on my brow bone too. The lighting is so bad today, but we'll insert a picture at the end. But I'm sorry, guys. I just don't know what to do. It's just such a problem. But you know, whatever. Today, I'm gonna do this coppery red tone.
But is that one that you used today?
No, I used more of a purpley tone today.
Yeah, I could tell. It's a bit like reddy colour.
And I'm going in with my Morphe M151 brush, which is a tapered brush.
And then, like, yeah. So I'm going to take this, like, what's it called? It's called Flawless, and it's basically just like a highlighter colour, so I'm just going to use that for, like, my, wait, I think I might use this for my brow bone, because I thought you had, like, you know, when people, like, Kim Kardashian bronzing.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like that on camera, and then I was like, oh my god.
That contour, though, is from Diggity today.
Is that what John says?
No. You've probably seen it in my videos before.
Does John watch videos?
I don't know, you know.
Should I ask him?
You should ask him, shouldn't I? Yeah. You ask him.
I will.
I wonder if he does.
I'll go on Snapchat and be like, do you watch Dion's videos? And then like, yeah, does.
And then comes in my makeup room while I'm not here and then like starts doing his makeup, and then when I get home just hits it all off.
Could you imagine him like messing all around?
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I could actually imagine him when he's been drunk, messing with your makeup and like burning it off.
I'd cry and make him buy it all for me. I'd get him to send me to America to buy it all again.
So I'm just using Flawless in my bone.
That is pretty bomb.
Let's look. Very fancy.
I did it quite light.
Yeah.
For you guys. And I'm going to go in and I'm always going to put eyeliner on because I've not been wearing eyelashes anymore. I don't wear eyelashes anymore, which is really good because my eyelashes have grown. I've let them grow. and they look really good when they've got mascara on now.
So I just used, for my highlight under my brow bone, it's pretty sassy.
Yeah.
I just used this tapered end brush, and it was from a set from Amazon, right?
Yeah.
From Amazon, and it's really cute. I like it. It's pink. You can't tell that.
I'm using this Cherimoya gel eyeliner, which I always use. I pretty much don't use any other eyeliners, but I'm just doing it really, really thin today with a tiny little bit of a wing, just because I don't want to take away from my lashes. Yeah.
It's a bit dramatic.
It is.
But you're all about the drama, I can tell. Are you all about the drama?
Oh yeah.
I can tell. So I'm just going to take this, like, okay, oh, you can see it, that's good. Well, it's a bit darker in my, but yeah, I'm just going to take this, like, warm, would you say that's warm?
Yeah.
Yeah, a warmly coloured.
Yeah.
That one's called, how on earth do you say that?
Tawny.
Tawny. I don't know.
Tawny.
So I'm just going to take that on this, again, tapered end. What was that?
Next door.
Oh, I thought someone was like coming in. Okay, so I'm just taking that on the tapered end brush, and I'm just putting that in, like, the outer corner. I really like this. I also think this look is, like, nice for, like, a night out.
It is as
I
well.
feel like wear something, like, yeah, I feel like stuff like this reminds me of, like, Golden Goddess.
What's that?
Like, I don't know, but I feel like it does.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I always find, like, bronzy neutral looks go well with everything.
I'm also just taking that top, that same colour that I put in my outer corner, and then putting that in my crease just a little bit.
I'm going to go in with, in fact, I'm lying to you, I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean and just my top lash line. And then I'm going to go in with Benefit Roll Last, which is my new obsession mascara of all time. I will definitely 100% be repurchasing this. It was £21, I think. It was either £21 or £19, so it was quite expensive, my most expensive mascara. I don't spend a lot on mascaras. I prefer to spend a lot more on foundations or bronzers or anything like that, but
I guess if you like it, it's worth it.
Well, when I tried it, it was a risk. I took it, and the best thing I've ever flicking bought.
So the best thing you like it. If you remember, I put Flawless on my brow bone, and I'm going to take this Makeup Revolution. Okay, yes. In my inner corner, and that one's. And also, if you get any like fallout, just get a big, like, well, not big, but like a big, like a fluffy brush, and just brush it away. I just can't decide what to say today. I feel like a makeup look's not complete if you don't put lipstick on.
It's not, is it? Like, if I went out like this, I'd be like, it wouldn't be a proper night. It's like going out with one eyelash on and the other one not being there. It's like, I'm sort of missing something here.
It's just really natural again. I feel like it's not that too much. Okay, so I'm going to take the L'Oreal Paris, what's this called? Oh, Volume Million Lashes. Volume Million Lashes, and this packaging though is like the best. Like I love
It's
it.
cute, isn't it?
It's so cute.
I think I got that in like a little gift
Oh,
set.
you can see it. I think it's like black with like multicolored glitters in it. It's like the best. So I'm just gonna open that if I can. Okay. And this brush is like really nice.
It's a nice brush to like separate your lashes and it's not too heavy.
Yeah.
So if you want to do like a really nice eye makeup look and you don't want it to make it like too dark, then put a little bit of mascara on instead of loads.
I like to aim my mascara like towards the outside.
Oh yeah, to make them like lengthen your eye. I getcha, girl. And I'm going to go in with my favourite lip liner, which is Sugar and Spice. And this is just like a really neutral lip liner, which has been my favourite lip liner recently. And I'm just going to line my lips and colour them in as well, just to hold the next lipstick I'm putting on with it. I'm going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this one is in the colour, I think it's just in nude to be honest.
And then
Stockholm.
so for my lips, I'm just using a lip crayon. It's definitely a lip crayon.
Crayon cream.
A lip crayon, and the brand is Fat Lips. I don't really like the name. I don't know why. I feel like it's really awkward. Fat
It's
Lips.
nice though, because it's like you've got plump lips, naturally plump lips.
Take after me, Dad.
I'm gonna use this YSL lipstick, and this one is in the shade.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, I'm not sure. 11. They just do it in numbers, so it's like a really nice sheer sort of brown. And I'm just gonna go over my lips with this.
I feel like this smells like minty and orange. Like really minty. And with this, I'm not like just like I don't know, like dragging it on my lips. I'm just like patting it and then blending it out with my finger.
And then I'm going to set my face with the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, which will just basically give me a little bit more of a dewy finish, which I think looks really nice when you've got a glowy look.
I feel like dewy finishes really look really healthy.
Yeah, they do.
I had to twitch so much doing that. My face.
Okay, so that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this school makeup look and a college work makeup look, whichever sort of look you're going for. Some people will like a very, very neutral, subtle makeup look like Sadie's here, but some people might like a heavy makeup look or even heavier. You can deepen things up or you can tone things down in whatever sense you want, and use different tones. You can use pink tones instead of like a brown tone, or dark tones, whichever colour you like. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Bye. I'll wait a few minutes for another picture.